So my thoughts now on the transfer business on the whole, the window. I'm just devastated. I'm kind of heartbroken, deflated. I don't feel confident, hope, my belief, everything is disintegrated. I feel like we've been robbed, we've been conned by Edu. Edu has conned us. The man told us we must wait until the end of the transfer window. You won't be disappointed. This is what the man told us. Now I'm even getting mad thinking about it because they fully conned us. Be patient. Be patient, Arsenal fans, he told us. Patient for what? For what? Marino, Calafiori, okay, cool. We didn't really need a left back. We got Timber, we have Tomiyasu, we got Zinchenko, we got Kivior. 4 players that can play there. Now we got Calafiori. That's like 5. So we didn't need that position. We know what we needed. We needed a centre forward. A real centre forward. Havertz, yeah, you've done a good job. But we've already seen against Brighton. If we had the gunman scores the goal. Yeah, the first goal we scored, excellent. But that next chance, the gunman scores the goal. Erling Haaland, he might have had a hat-trick that game. He's already scoring hat-trick after hat-trick. That is the level that we need. You need someone that can get hat-tricks, can get goals out of nowhere. When was the last striker that scored a hat-trick for Arsenal? When? When was the last player to score a hat-trick for Arsenal? I don't remember. Oh, sorry. Eddie Nketiah last season against Sheffield. Just look at this. And that is a striker. Imagine that. A striker scores a hat-trick. Surprise, surprise. Havertz, he ain't gonna score a hat-trick. Saka's not yet scored the hat-trick. Trossard, no hat-trick. Martinelli, no hat-trick. This is what we needed, a striker. Yeah, we needed another winger. Raheem Sterling, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. They went cheap. They made about 100 million this summer. And we've brought in about 100 million as well, if you include David Raya. But this is no good. The owners, they've showed us their true colours. This is on the owners. A manager should only be a manager, a coach. What do you mean you don't need players? That is what me, if I was on the board and I spoke to Arteta, this is what you need. You failed 2 years in a row. Yeah, we failed. The first year, we bottled it. We capitulated from where we were. The start of the season, top 4 was the aim. But midway through the season, that goal would have changed. And it would have been to win the league. We bottled it. The next season, it would have surely been to win the league. We got closer, but we failed again. So, what is missing? A striker. Another forward. We got the other forward. Like I said, it remains to be seen. The striker. We got Jorginho and Partey in the middle. Yeah? One of them should have been kicked out. It's alright if you don't kick out both of them. Some people would have wanted both of them to go. I understand. But at the same time, you need a little bit of experience. An older head. Yeah? Cool. You keep one, you sell the other, and then you bring in another midfielder. Younger, fresher, energized. Because now look, we're going into the North London derby with 2 geriatrics basically. 2 men that are ready to go to Saudi. Them 2 and Casemiro, they could all be in Saudi together. Literally. What is going on? Why have we not tried to go all in? This was the year to go all in. Put all your chips on the table. This is what the Rams done for the previous Super Bowl. I think it's 2 years ago. They shoved their chips on the table and went all in. They went big for that Super Bowl. We should have went big this summer. Go big or go home. And right now, we're going home. We're going home empty-handed. That's how it is looking. It is not looking good. We did not do enough this transfer window. And my rating for this transfer window is 4 out of 10. Because the owners, Edu and Arteta, all three of you are culpable. You're all in this together. Arteta, maybe he feels the owners have kind of allowed him. They've kind of been generous to him, not sacked him. So he doesn't want to speak out. Because surely he would have looked at this team and known it weren't good enough. We probably needed 2 midfielders, 2 forwards and a left back. 5 signings this summer. That's how dire the situation was. 4 at the bare minimum. 4. Guaranteed 4. 3 is not enough. It wouldn't have been enough. Because like I say, we're going to the North London derby with potentially Partey and Jorginho in midfield. Yeah, man. But I'm deflated. And if Saka gets injured, they say Trossard can't start. Sterling's obviously going to play on that right if Saka gets injured. But then, what about the left? If Trossard's not a starter and Martinelli's stinking the place out, like, where do we go from here? Gabriel Jesus, he's already injured. He's a hospital patient. He is a hospital patient. Him and Reece James, they're coldies. They're probably in separate bunks. They're literally next door neighbours in the same hospital. Them two, Tomiyasu, there's probably Luke Shaw. There's a few of them. They're all on the same ward. They're on ward 3. They're all there together, chilling. Pedro Neto's probably going to join them soon. This is crazy. How have we left ourselves this short when we're this close? We're so close to finally winning the Premier League after 21 years. We're so close. And we've been let down. I pray a miracle happens. Arteta, you're working with kind of one hand tied behind your back. But you seem to be happy. Edu, you ain't made enough signings. You're going after Nico Williams the whole time. We're linked with Gyökeres. Was that a myth? We're definitely linked with Šeško. For what? I don't know. Because he looks useless. This has just all been a disgrace. And like I said, this window, 4 out of 10, it's been a shambles. It's been a shambles. And I'm going to have to revisit my predictions on the Spin the Block episode, because we're really going to spin the block. And this season is do or die. There's no excuses. We haven't made enough signings, so what that tells me is you believe this squad's good enough. Good enough for what? You have to win the league now. It's the league or bust. We're not winning Champions League. Forget it. We have no European heritage. We are just nothing. We're the Tottenham Hotspur of Europe. What Tottenham are in England, in the Premier League, is what we are in Europe. We can't do it. It's not happened. So until it happens, then I'll believe it. I have to see it to believe it, because I have no faith. If we win the FA Cup and finish 3rd, he's got to go. Sorry. That's how it is now. Because you've told me the squad is good enough. If we went out and signed the necessary signings and then we didn't get over the line, but we won a trophy, I'd say, you know what? Fair enough. We've done everything we can. Man City are just too good. you hold your hands up and say, Man City are just too good. You got one more season. Maybe Pep leaves this season, then fair enough. But now, me personally, he's got to win the big one this year. Yeah? Or a cup double and second. Something tangible, because you can't sack a manager if he wins the double. That's fair enough. So, one FA Cup, one League Cup is not good enough for me. It's the double or a big one. Take your pick. No Diddy. Yeah?